Why did the cucumber blush? Because it saw the salad dressing. I'm sorry. I really like cheesy jokes. Ooh, so nervous, never done this before. Yeah, so decided to start doing YouTube vids. You know, everybody else was doing it, so I thought I might give it a shot. Sorry about the poor quality. I'm getting a brand new camera for Christmas. Haven't decided on it yet. I'm debating whether to get a compact DSLR or a Canon D60. I'm a Canon girl, what can I say? Yeah, so I was wondering, was racking my brain, what could I do as my first video, and I thought, why not just do an introductory one? Is that too repetitive? Introductory video, first video, inner turmoil. I thought maybe I should do 50 things about myself, and it's really sad. I couldn't think of 50 things to say, or 50 things that were important enough to say, so I could only come up with 30. Sorry, I have unusually large eyes. Okay, here we go. Number 1. My mom is French. She's from Lyon, and my dad is Swiss. He's from Geneva. However, I was born here, which here is Houston, Texas, which is amazing, but it is bloomin' hot here. Number 2 is that I'm okay with spiders. I'm okay with bugs. I love snakes. I wouldn't own one though because I don't want to feed mice. I find that sad. But I am terrified. I don't think you'll understand how terrified I am of this. I'm deathly afraid of toads. I don't know why. They're creepy, they're little, they're brown, they're ugly, they're slimy. There's that creepy myth about how they give you warts. And that's gross. I mean, it may not be true, but I don't care. It's creepy. Number 3, this one, albeit, is not all that fascinating, and I feel like everyone should be this way, but I have a crazy obsession with water. Camelbacks are awesome, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that. I mean, this is not an advertisement. I'm not paid to do this, clearly, because I'm not famous. My roommate, Abby, she and I have been friends since the 1st grade, and in the 1st grade I was 7, she was 6. I'm 24, she's 23, so we have been friends a freakishly long time. 17 years! Abby, we're getting old. It's creeping me out. Numero 5. What? That looks weird. I procrastinate like nobody's business. I'm not sure how I'm surviving college. I get B's. Number 6. I have 2 older sisters who are both going into the medical field. I have my oldest one who's a neurosurgery resident. That's right, neurosurgery. She's a rock star, and she's ridiculous, and she's so smart. I can't even. Moving on. My other sister, Kathleen, is currently finishing up her 4th year in vet school. Yeah. I don't know if any of you have siblings in vet school, but oh man, there are some good stories. Maybe one of my posts will be funny vet school stories. Light bulb. Despicable Me. Anyone? What? That was my Minion impression. Number 7. I hate scary movies. I cannot handle them. I will admit it, I'm the biggest wimp in the world. Huge wimp. I can't even, I hate that feeling of fear. I hate it. Last scary movie I saw was Cabin in the Woods. And I want to rant about this for a second, because everyone told me it was funny, and the only funny thing I thought was the pothead guy, and yes, he had a couple one-liners that I gave a chuckle. Yeah. But then 2 seconds later, somebody is getting impaled in the throat by a thing, and there's zombies, and I couldn't even, the unicorn stabby part, I couldn't find that funny, because already the rest of the scene was so disturbing to me. It was so violent, and I hate violence. I was pissed that my friends made me watch it. I was irate. So don't take me to a scary movie and everything will be okay. Number 8, I have a demon cat. He's a little ginger cat, so I named him Ronald Weasley, actually, because I love Ron from Harry Potter. Ooh, say hi to Ronald. Oh, he doesn't love me. His little tail. Look at her little butt. Yeah, sorry, weird moment. Yeah, so number 9, I have a nutso obsession with reading. If I could read all day, every day, I would. I have read all 5 Game of Thrones books, and for those of you who don't know, they are like the longest books of all time. They're all like 1,000 pages long and teeny tiny print, so it takes like 30. I'm sorry, my cat just jumped on the couch and it gave me a fright. This is not gonna work. Number 10, my sisters and I quote movies like nobody's business. Like before, I did the Minion, the what? We quote the big ones. We love When Harry Met Sally. We love, oh, of course, Princess Bride. Duh. And then we really quote some really obscure ones, like Enchanted? You know the part where the chipmunk's trying to tell the prince that the evil witch had poisoned the apples? He pretends like he's the evil Nathaniel. And he's like, apple? And then he pretends he's the princess, and she's like, no, thank you. And then he goes back to like little evil Nathaniel. He's good. And she's like, okay. And she like chomps on the ice cube that's supposed to be the apple. Sorry, that was really weird. Yeah, my sister and I quote that a lot. Enough of that. I hate birds. I just think they're creepy. They freak me out. Honestly, I had to go with my friend Alex to take care of his neighbor's bird. I thought it was like a little parakeet thing. Those I can handle. They're loud as F though, so loud. I walk in and it's an enormous parrot. I swear, this thing, it was huge. The cage was open, so it could just fly anywhere, and I was so scared. I was just like, don't look it in the eyes. But then I was like, but I can't see it. What if it comes at me? So I spent the majority of the time staring at this bird's tail, because if it moved, the tail would move. That's my logic. And yeah, Alex left me alone in this room with the parrot, knowing full well that I was terrified. How are we still friends? This is starting to sound like a major rant of just things I don't like, but I think this is the last one that I'm listing off of things I hate, and that is jazz. Sorry. I just don't like it. It rubs me the wrong way. I can feel my fists balling up. I have my anger face, and my angry face is not pleasant. I look evil. Anyways, I hate jazz. Sorry. Lucky number 13. I am the messiest person alive. Yeah, I'm super messy. Bless my heart, I try real hard not to be messy, but you know, sometimes you're in a hurry. And so you're always like, oh, I'll pick that up later, and the next thing I know, my entire wardrobe's on the floor. I don't know how that happens. I really wish it wouldn't happen. It just does. I was a terrible student. And just call it how it is. Awful. Both my sisters were crazy awesome students, all straight A's. They both went to great universities. And yeah, just bad. If I could do it all over again, I would be an awesome student. I would have gone to an awesome university and I would have graduated by now, but YOLO. Sorry, no more of that. Next one. I spend an unhealthy amount of time at the local Starbucks. And I say the local Starbucks, but that can mean any. In my town, we have 3 Starbuckses on one corner. Literally. It's excessive. I am basically my Starbucks' mascot. I go in and I know everyone. It's like before I even reach the counter, they have a drink on there. It's not like it's hard. It's a venti iced coffee, black. Yeah, I'm hardcore like that. So here's another one that's not really that interesting at all. But I feel like it has to be said. I have a cat. So clearly, I love cats. I do. I feel like my entire life I will own at least one cat. Because, you know, they're fluffy and they're low maintenance. But I love dogs. I love them. They are the best thing in the whole world. My oldest sister has a German Shepherd and I'm obsessed with him. He's huge. I take him to the Starbucks sometimes. I mean, he's outside, of course. I take him to the Starbucks sometimes and people will walk by and be like, my God, is that a dog or a horse? But he's so cute. And my parents have 2 black labs. We used to have a chocolate lab. He was my puppy. He was, her hero. He was so cute. But yeah, I love cats, but I love dogs just a little bit more. So this one, I just don't understand it. It's happened to me once or twice before that I've gotten up behind someone. Not like gotten up behind someone. I'm just walking up. I'm walking up behind someone and I'm like, oh, that girl looks nice today. And it's a man! I don't understand men with long hair. I don't get it. This is a pain to deal with every day. But I can't have short hair. I mean, I guess I could. I just don't want to. If I were a man, I'm basically saying I would have a buzz cut all the time so that I wouldn't have to worry about cleaning it all that much. And, you know, when it gets hot, I don't have to worry about, like, getting it all sweaty, and then it, like, you know, does that thing where it, like, curls up underneath, and you're just like, oh. If you don't have to deal with it, you shouldn't. So, men, I guess, comment below, because I don't get it. Those of you with long hair, does it not get annoying? My hair is, like, whoa curly. Like Shirley Temple curly. If I got out of the shower and just let it dry, it's like woo! It's frizzy and it's poofy and it sticks out to here. And the reason I need long hair is because curly hair, I swear, when I let my curly hair dry, it dries to here. That much is gone. That much length goes away. I have crazy curly hair, and when I was a kid, I did have short hair. It was a massive fro. Oh, there we go. Yep. That's me with my major fro. I'm adorable. Number 19. So this one's significantly more interesting, but my last name is on the l'Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Not Paris, Texas, Paris, France. Because on my dad's side, my great, I don't know how many great-grandfather was a general with Napoleon. That's right. Number 20! Blah. I've gone fishing for piranhas in Ecuador. We're basically in huts in the Amazon jungle on a river that branched off from the Amazon River, and our tour guide lady was like, hey, let's go fishing for piranhas in this hollowed out tree that we call a canoe. So we did, and we didn't catch any. We caught a couple, what do they call them? Catfish. I'm glad we didn't catch any piranhas. I've seen what those things look like in here. Ooh, yeah. Number 21. So this one's less about me. This is, I mean, I was there. This is more about my sisters, and we went to Turkey, right? And we were like really far east. Literally, the Syrian border was maybe 15 minutes away from where we were, because this guy hopped the border to Turkey in order to drink alcohol, since Syria doesn't allow drinking. And he very nicely offered to buy both my sisters. No big deal. Yeah. Of course, my dad said no, and we have not let my sisters live this experience down since. Number 22. I wish I knew that Taylor Swift song. I would have sung a little excerpt from it, but I don't, because I don't listen to Taylor Swift. Sorry. I've said sorry a lot in this video. I'm just being myself. I get creeped on an abnormal amount. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting, I'm studying, and my studying face, I look mad. I look so mad, and I have my headphones in, and I'm on my laptop. Clearly, whatever I'm doing is unpleasant. Yet, I always get these guys who come up to me and decide to strike up a conversation. And by far, my creepiest experience was this one dude who was asking me all these questions. Anytime I took my headphones out to like go to the bathroom or get a refill of my coffee or something, he would always like swoop in and start a crazy long conversation, and I'd just be like, yeah, okay, oh, you're not done. Oh, no. So it came in the conversation that I was doing calculus, and it was stressful because it was a summer class and I only had a month, and it was so much to learn. And as I'm packing up my stuff, I noticed he wrote my name in his little notebook, and I was just like, that's weird. And then when I was leaving, he handed me a note, which I saved because, you know, I'm that weird where I save creepy notes. I really do. I have a box full of phone numbers and little notes that guys have passed me and stuff. It's really not that extensive. It's not huge or anything. It's a little jewelry box, so clearly I don't get it that often. But this is like the creepiest thing I've ever read in my life. He says, Anais, when you need a break from all those numbers, here are a few more. Signed his name. The creepiest thing about this letter is at the very bottom he says, let's ease that stress. See, it's true. Yeah, he gave me his phone number, but I'm covering that because I don't want people calling him and being like, yeah, you're a creeper, see? Oh, it's backwards. Sorry, folks. Let's ease that stress. Not just... And I must mention that this guy was at least 3 times my age. Number 23! So, I guess the whole reason I decided to start this YouTube video thing is because I love all the British YouTubers. Whoa, sorry. I can speak, I swear. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, I swear, go check out Pointless Blog. He's really funny. I love Zoella. She is the most adorable. Just, whoa, go check her out. Subscribe, like her stuff. She's adorable. Marcus Butler. Hello. For those of you who don't know, that's his intro, and it's really funny. I'm not just being weird. And last but not least, Jack's Gap. Oof. Hot, like sexy, good-looking twins. Like, whoa. For all you ladies out there, check out Jack's Gap. They're awesome. 24, that's my age. Holla. Anyway, okay, I'll stop being weird with the numbers. I don't like to curse. Simple as that. I'm not a big fan. I don't know if y'all noticed, but instead of saying the F word, I say, what the F? Or I say, what the frack? Or, like, I say things like, son of a biscuit, or shnikes, or stuff like that. And my mom told me at a young age that it was unattractive for girls to curse, and that really stuck with me. It's one of those random things that stick with you. I don't know if any of you experience this. It's like a totally random, obscure thing that your parents say, and then you're just like, you take it to the grave or something. So I don't curse ever. 25, almost there. So I'm not one of those girls who don't play sports. If it were not so dang hot here, I would be outside all the time. However, I have a thing about contact sports, I guess you would say. I'm not good on a team. I would not be able to play soccer. I would not be able to play football, flag football, volleyball, any of those things. I'm more softball, swimming, tennis. I've been playing tennis since I was 9. It's my favorite. It's really fun. They say in an hour of playing tennis, you run 2 miles. It's a really good way to get your frustration out. You know, you whack things as a sport. You know, it's fun. My mom's family used to own a makeup line called Crème Simon. We actually found some old-fashioned posters that have it. You know, those really old 40s, 60s posters where it's like a design. It's like drawn on. We sold that makeup line like 60-ish years ago. It was way before my mom was born. Oh, so that's like 70 years ago. 70, 80 years ago. Wow, I don't know when, but a while ago. And we sold it to L'Oreal, which I think was cool. It was like the first line of foundation ever. So I thought that was cool. So number 27, I actually have a family crest. Like I said before, my dad's family had a general with Napoleon. But that might have nothing to do with it, because it must have been in the medieval times that you get crests, right? Because it was knights who get crests. But whatever. I have a family crest. And in Europe, you traditionally go to a special jeweler guy and you get this special kind of ring, and they hand carve your family crest into a gold ring. Not sure if y'all can see it very well. Oh yeah, there we go. It's got 3 diamonds in it and a weird little pokey, or a chevron. Is that what you call it? But yeah, it was hand carved and it's really cool, and I wear it on my pinky finger like a wrapper. Number 28. So I guess this is the Swiss in me. We're known for our chocolate. And also French. The French are known for their French pastries. So yeah, you know, I'm just a victim of genetics. It's in my DNA that I have the biggest sweet tooth. I will buy so much candy, like Reese's Pieces. Whoa, just those Lindt chocolate bar things. I will buy like 8,000 of them. Just don't even let me go down that aisle, yo. Number 29. This one's weird. Because, you know, girls my age are always like looking for makeup tutorials and stuff. I don't wear makeup. I just don't do it. My tennis coach, he told me this horrible story of when he was in college, the fire alarms went off, and the boys' dorms came out, and the girls' dorms came out, and he was dating this girl who was drop dead gorgeous, supposedly. And then it's like 3 in the morning, this fire alarm comes off, so everybody comes out, and he says this girl walks up, and she's like, "Hey, Gary," and he's just like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "Gary, it's me." And it's his girlfriend, but she didn't have any makeup on. And he was just like, "Ooh." And he literally broke up with her because she was ugly without makeup. I mean, just for a 10-year-old girl, that is the most traumatizing thing you could say. That really stuck with me, and my major philosophy is what you see is what you get. Can't lie. I do put on concealer a little bit because I have some real bad under eye circles. Or when I'm going out to dinner, like a fancy dinner, or you're going to a symphony or something, I'll dabble in eyeliner, whatever. But yeah, every day, no, nothing, because my tennis coach scarred me for life. So thanks. Number 30. Wow, I can't get this. 30. Woo. Last but not least, I am an extremely optimistic person. I swear, my friends sometimes are annoyed by how optimistic I can be. I'm always happy, I'm always excited, so I guess that's the reason why I'm real excited to start this YouTube video thing that I have seemed to want to try So yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to go on this journey with me. That's the 30 things about me, because I couldn't think of the 50. But thanks for watching, and I will see you the next time I do a video. So, bye! Ta-ta! Auf Wiedersehen! Sayonara! And all those sweet goodbye things, baby. I'm Mr. Katz.